ASMR football video. This is the second part of my look at the new 2025-26 home shirts for the Premier League. If you missed the first video, you can find a link to it in the description below, but as things stand, Fulham is the best shirt with 8 out of 10, and Brighton is the lowest ranked shirt at 3 out of 10. Today I am starting with the Leeds United home shirt, and this is made by Adidas. The shirt is available in replica only for men, women and kids, and it features a tiled yellow and blue pattern on the collar and cuffs. This is a nod to the tiled walls of the Lowfields Road tunnel, which is next to Elland Road. I am not sure about the Red Bull logo. If the Bulls were blue, it would have improved the shirt, and while it is not always easy to do something different every season with a white shirt, the Fulham home shirt shows it can be done. I don't dislike this shirt, but it could have been better, so I am giving it 6 out of 10. Next, we come to the Liverpool home shirt made by Adidas, and this is available in replica, authentic, and long sleeve, with women's and youth shirts. When I look at this shirt, I immediately think of the 2006 Liverpool home shirt, although the Adidas logo was central on that design. Focusing on the authentic shirt, this is a simple design, but I like the shade of red, and we have the dotted pattern which is present on some of the home shirts of other teams made by Adidas this season. It's not spectacular, but I do think it is an improvement on recent Liverpool home shirts, so I am giving it 7 out of 10. The 2025-26 Manchester City home shirt is made by Puma and is available in replica, authentic and long sleeve, with sizes for women and kids. The most striking element of this shirt for me is the white sash, something which we have seen in past Manchester City away shirts, but not something I recall seeing on the home shirt before. I like the fact Puma have tried something different with the sash, but the rest of the shirt is more of a basic design. I don't dislike it, but there is room for improvement, so I'm giving this shirt 6 out of 10. Moving across the city of Manchester, we come to the new Manchester United home shirt made by Adidas. This shirt is available in replica, authentic and long sleeve for men, women and kids. As with all Adidas long sleeve shirts, I like that the stripes continue down the sleeves, but on this shirt, the cap where the sponsor is located really seems to stand out. Also, I think it would be better if the stripes were white, which brings me to another issue. The fact that it would look almost identical to the Liverpool home shirt, which is something that should never happen. The graphics on the sleeves are inspired by Old Trafford, and they add a touch of something different, with the sleeves and the switch to black stripes being the only 2 major changes I can see from last season's shirt. This is another 6 out of 10 for me. Moving on to the 2025-26 Newcastle United home shirt, and this is also made by Adidas. The shirt is available in replica, authentic, long sleeve, women's and kids. It's interesting that Alexander Isak is on here modelling the long sleeve shirt considering the current situation, but let's take a closer look at the shirt. This looks like the same template being used by several other Adidas clubs, although it is not as noticeable thanks to the stripes. I am not keen on the fuzzy-looking stripes, and the sponsor is practically jumping off the shirt, which is not the best either. The official information states the shirt is inspired by the club's first black and white kit from 1894, but it does nothing for me at all, so I'm giving it 4 out of 10. The 2025-26 Nottingham Forest shirt is another made by Adidas, and again we see the same template being used. The shirt is on offer in replica, women's and kids sizes. This season's home shirt sees a return to the pinstripe design, and overall I like it. The crest could be improved. There is something about it that doesn't look quite right, but overall this is a nice shirt. I like the collar with the single button, and perhaps the lack of a sponsor is something that helps this shirt stand out when compared to the others. I put this on a par with the Fulham home shirt, and I'm going 8 out of 10. Sunderland returned to the Premier League with their 2025-26 home shirt designed by Hummel. This is interesting because firstly, the stripes on the shirt go all the way down the back, which is not something we often see with modern striped shirts, the Nottingham Forest shirt being a good example. I assume on the shirts the players will be wearing, there will be a back panel for the name and number. The information states the design is inspired by the Sunderland Weir footbridge, and the crest has been placed centrally, which is the first time that has happened since the late 90s. The collar and sleeve trim are nice, but the sponsor spoils this shirt for me. The fact that it is in 2 parts means there is too much going on in the centre of the shirt, so I am giving this 5 out of 10. Switching to the new Tottenham Hotspur home shirt made by Nike, and this is available in replica, elite, women's and kids sizes. I am trying my best not to be too critical, but sometimes it is difficult, and I have to say, this is poor. It is like no thought has gone into the design of this shirt at all, and it comes with a huge red sponsor in the middle. It does look a little better in long sleeve, but this does absolutely nothing for me, and joins Brighton with 3 out of 10. You can get the 2025-26 Umbro West Ham United home shirt in replica, women's and kids sizes, plus there is the option to have the shirt without the sponsor, which I like. Unfortunately, that is all I like about this West Ham shirt. It's a snooze fest. I really have nothing to offer here. There is the stripe pattern on the collar and sleeves, but this looks like a plain t-shirt, with no thought on the design at all. Sorry Hammers fans, but Spurs and Brighton can now look down on another shirt, because I am giving this 2 out of 10. Finally, we have the new Wolverhampton Wanderers home shirt, made by Sudo, and this can be bought in replica, pro, long sleeve, women's and children's sizes. I really like the overall look of this shirt. Black and gold always tends to look good together, and the graphic print is said to draw from the 19th century Molyneux pleasure grounds. It is a shame there is not the option to buy the shirt without the sponsor, certainly the adult shirt anyway, but at least the logo just about keeps in with the rest of the shirt. The shirt is also reasonably priced, and the collar looks decent, so I'm giving this 8 out of 10. That completes the second part of my 2025-26 Premier League home shirts review. Thank you for watching. Please leave your thoughts on the shirts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.